Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt like everyone was watching you? Maybe you worried about your clothes, your voice, or even how you were walking. But here's the strange part. Most people aren't actually thinking about you nearly as much as you think. So why does it feel like they are? Today, we're going to uncover the fascinating psychology behind one of the strongest human emotions: the need for approval. Thousands of years ago, humans didn't survive alone. We survived in tribes. Being accepted meant protection, food, safety, family. But being rejected could mean danger. Your brain evolved to treat social acceptance as something incredibly important. Even today, that ancient survival system is still inside you. Here's something surprising. Studies show that social rejection activates many of the same brain regions involved in physical pain. That's why criticism, embarrassment, or being ignored can genuinely hurt. Your brain treats rejection as a threat, even when your life isn't actually in danger. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. We tend to believe everyone notices our mistakes, our awkward moments, our appearance. But in reality, most people are busy thinking about themselves. Just like you are. Everyone feels like they're standing under the spotlight, even though nobody really is. Social media has made approval easier to measure. Likes, comments, followers, views. Your brain begins treating these numbers as signs of your value. But they aren't. They're simply numbers. Yet it's easy to confuse online approval with real happiness. Your brain naturally compares. Who's smarter? Who's richer? Who's more successful? In small amounts, comparison can motivate us. But when it becomes constant, it steals our confidence. Because someone will always seem to have more than you. Have you ever replayed a conversation again and again, wondering, did I sound weird? Should I have said something different? That's called rumination. Your brain believes analyzing the past will protect you in the future. But most of the time, it simply creates more anxiety. Here's the truth. Most people are far too busy worrying about themselves to spend much time judging you. They're thinking about their own problems, their own appearance, their own mistakes, just like you. Realizing this can be incredibly freeing. Here's the problem with chasing approval. You'll never reach the finish line. If 100 people like you, you'll worry about the one who doesn't. If 1,000 people praise you, one negative comment can ruin your day. External approval never truly satisfies your brain for long. Real confidence doesn't come from hearing, "You're amazing." It comes from proving something to yourself. Keeping promises, learning new skills, facing fears. Every action you take builds trust in yourself. And that trust becomes confidence. Instead of asking, "What will people think?" try asking, "What kind of person do I want to become?" When your decisions are guided by your values, other people's opinions become much less powerful. Because you already know what matters most. Imagine how much energy you spend worrying about what others think. Now imagine using that same energy to build your dreams, learn new skills, help others, enjoy life. The moment you stop trying to impress everyone, you finally become free to be yourself. So, why do we care so much about what others think? Because our brains evolved to value acceptance, to avoid rejection, and to keep us connected with others. That instinct helped humans survive. But today, it can sometimes hold us back. Remember this. Most people aren't judging you nearly as much as you imagine. They're busy living their own lives. So don't let the fear of other people's opinions stop you from becoming the person you want to be. Because the most important approval you'll ever earn is your own. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stickman videos about psychology, habits, and self-improvement. and tell me in the comments. What's one thing you've avoided because you were worried about what others might think?